The floor is yours.
Thank you, and it's my pleasure to be here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pity it's not full, but it is better that way. I came from Serbia. I'm actually working in Faculty of Sport and Physical Education, and all my life I'm the part of Sport for All system. And how we live. Today it's all the time tempo. Everything we do is very quickly, and a lot of paper, and probably with communication, with administration, and anytime you must be in communication. Population is growing. Remember that 100 years ago it was only 2 billion of people. Now it's 6.4. Sometimes we make a progress, but did we really make a progress? Because the business looks on that way, but also the business workday. When you work at home, you must do it on that way. Or entertainment, it is really the problem, because the people like to be part of something or somewhere. The sport is very interesting, because in sport everything depends from the people, from the people movement, from people ability. In other, that is not so good. And maybe is that the future, or is the normally, is the family. Everyone is the network. Where is the central problem? I think that maybe the problem is under our head, because the computer became obsession. We start to discuss with the computer, our family think about us. But I think that is the central problem. All of us, or a lot of people knew that we need physical activity, but when we have opportunity to make a choice, we chose the elevator, because it's rational, because a few million of years we live on different way. We all the time we try to solve the energy. Now in the last 15 years we have a lot of food, a lot of energy, and as Wolfgang said, in the last 14 years we have the market of product. Before that we don't enough food for the people. And also the same picture, and it's a special picture. During the action, during the events of physical activity, we use the elevators. What can we do against the hypokinesis? One, we have a few solutions. One solution, we discussed a lot about that. Is that physical activity or is that sport? But you can look, they use the bicycle, the local government make opportunity for them, and they have back on the back. Because they have back on the back, that is not the sport, it's the transport. They go to the workplace and they use 10, 15 kilometers every day, both sides. It is I think it's really recreation. I don't say the physical activity is exercise. That is not only the sport, because they have don't compete. The local government must think about the local transport and the possibility to rent a bicycle for normal activity, or to don't think about what happened with your bicycle. Also, local authority and tradition. In the free time you can use the park, or live on that way. It's you hour for rest. Or you use the bicycle to looking around what is interesting in that town. But all the time is the personal choice. He found a reason to use the bicycle, and it's a normal, in skirt. Because he practiced the active life of styling of life. Also, it's the personal choice, or the challenge for them. But he don't recognize the age. He enjoying that activity. Or self-product. He has own specific problem, because somebody in market don't produce the special system. He organized it. Or you can be produce the flowers and have the hobby in your free time. Or all the time we like to be together. We like to be on our boat and do that. That is not the original photo from Serbia, but we have a lot of activity on that way. The people use the classic board or the make the construction, but they spend day on the water and they be together and they eat and drink and enjoy life. Or you can handmade sport equipment that is not depends from the mark. They don't care about the mark. They play a game. But all the time we looking something special. Maybe it's a special drink. When you finish the drink and put your glass became you, the lady became better. But sometimes if you want to make something, you must do that together. Only together they can do that. But I have some models how they start on the tree movement. Well, at the beginning it was the placard to help us to make a choice, and after that it's some from our country a little brochure. In brochure you have all information how you found the bicycle, how you make that really better, how you test your ability, how you we offer you a program, and after that finally in the end you found the list of the sports club where you can practice. Or special spiral, you can offer, you must practice 15 minutes of activity. After that you can put 1 points, and step by step you finally you have a chance to put the badge on your coat. Or different pyramids, or the model trim program on the I put that on the wall. Or something special for the bicycle. It says it has a place for the elderly, for the women, for the family. Everyone can be together, and everyone is important in that story. We use the same model from the elderly, from the women, and from the children. We can exercise together. We are the family. And it is one model from all Czechoslovakia. They counting. Its recommendation was exercise 3 times per week. Free time, and 12 months. It means 12 by 12. And every month you have something special. During the winter it's the winter activity, during the summer is the summer activity, and finally you must you can taste your condition, in which level your ability, flexibility, strength, endurance, and how it be part of movement. In whole country you have found the same placard, and both sides you can put the dates and the address of your company and your events. Also, in that time we organized the system on the tree model. We call that health and ability, and we have a focus on the season activity during the winter. We call people to be going in nature and be active, and people ability that accept that. In that folder we offer them a manual how they can learn skiing, skating, or something like that. School of skiing, and we offer them a diploma for learning. We organize every year. We call that cross on the water, and every people who learn and every children who learn to swim this year have a small competition, and we offer them diploma. We organize special day for students population to be physical active. At the beginning of the season, we go the near mountain near the Belgrade. It's only 50 kilometers, and from the end of the student season, we provide to them a lot of activity during one day. And we make a special concourse how you create a new model of basketball, volleyball. It was a special, its original packet for the special volleyball. 10 people, they play to 10 points, 10, because that is the final mark in the students' examination. And it was a very good working model in our country. We provide all winter activity. We organized the fair. It was now it became international fair. Last 20 years, we have approximately 25,000 people who pay ticket to go inside and found the cheaper equipment and found what is the new offer in activity in this winter. Also, we have the system of competition for all children. We call that Olympic model for children. It's provided for all children. It means about 500,000 of all children be active in that. But we have the problem because that is not that is only the children who is working in and have exercise in sport club. Because after the first level in school competition, it is the normally children who exercise in a sport club. That is not all children. But it's work like a model. You can see a lot of good-looking picture. Parallel of that activity, we have the working school of sport, NGO organization, commercial program. The same children change the dress all the time. It is the problem. You have 10% of children who exercise, and you can recognize the same children in the different dress and sometimes in the different activity. He's very good in the basketball, also in the volleyball and track and field. And we offer and start to thinking what can we change when is activity in the sport. All the time we must adopt according to the rules. In recreation, we change the rules according to ability of the people who is inside, who like to play the game. All the time we go in the track of sport because the sport recognize only the talents, and all the time discussing we have about the medals or about some problem in sport. And because the sport recognized and interesting only for the champion. The sport and media, it's not interesting to children be on that activity, interesting for the top level sport. And it is the really problem because all media put us to look in the sport. I said that to look in the life. It is not good to looking. It's the main when the sport is to practice the sport, to have activity. And how we can increase the interest for physical activity? We provide that model, we call that spread model, sport, recreation and competition, because the children like to have competition, but all the time you must make attention, increase the interest, provide desire, and finally provide the activity. The model is working. We work on that way directly. Last 10 years provided the winter festival of children, festival of winter activity for children. Public recording of participation, they accept that. Every activity is marked 2, 3, 4 or 5 points, and every morning he can find themselves on the list, and the result of his own and the result of his team, and they catch. Each individual perception is graded, extra point for any good practice, and team and individual placement is very important for them. Especially we offer that for the children between 10 and 15 years. It's very complicated. They start to make a problem because they are nervous, they're looking the words on it's a big change inside, and a lot of time they produce the problem. On the festival we don't have a problem because all the time and every hour we offer them new possibility to be active, to be recognized by others, and system working. In the school we offer them self-organization, not providing only by teacher of physical education. We offer them possibility to think what can they do tomorrow, and they put that on the paper and said, tomorrow we like to practice with basketball or track and field, or we make a cycling tour. But they think, what can they do tomorrow? And someone from the other part of the school count then how many people you have in that activity and how it's work. Everything is possible in that activity. We observe the level of student interest in physical activity before that model, during the model, and 3 months later. And what's happened in that? In that model you can see the list of different activity, but during the days, it was the program 21 days. First week it's growing up, and it was very stable in the next 2 weeks. And it is the main important was 3 months later, the same children have a lot of activity in his normal level, because they accept that and then recognize each other, they be together in activity, and they provide his activity in a normally way of living. And finally, we have some problem in that activity, because all the time you have problem when you have competition. Anyone may be cheating, and a lot of other details. And it's one special diploma. I have said you are the better. If when you play the game, when we finish, I must put my signs there. And after we provided during one month of special program for children, we want to be more active and offer them a possibility to have special diploma. And duplicate of diploma go to lottery. In lottery means who have the happiness, they have a bicycle or something other awards. But the children start counting. If I have more paper inside, I can be more happier and accept that and be more active. And for the day of security, we offer the special diploma in our language. I don't mean we use that when you in policemen they said to you, you must trust me, you must say me. And we use that to put that on the diploma. Say me, you are the better. On the challenge day, we use a different model from year to year, how to have to people be more active when they came on the challenge day. One of the model was the lottery. Every participant go inside to lottery. We offer diploma from the winner for the small competition. We offer the special list. They record. If you're throwing up the stone, who is the best, we put on the list. Next, if he will be the best, going on the list. And when the people want to see his name on the list and try to be better. Penal shooting, penal keeping, or on one events when we have a lot of people and a lot of awards for them, we offer them something special. We don't looking who is the best in the basketball. If you are good in the 2 games, okay, it's enough. You're a winner 2 times, now you can go and take you awards.
Sorry, Dusan.
Okay. Children's Day of Sport is maybe can no. It's only a few words. We provide aerobic festival, and that is all the time problem. How the people became interesting to be part of that. After the aerobic festival, it was the aerobic happening, and we all the time think how the people be active. How the instructor, it will be interesting to instruct, to give them the mark, and to give the special prize. And finally, we organize some small battle between the instructor, who will do the best, who have the more participants, who exercise at the same time, and etc. etc. Thank you for your attention.
I'm sorry, Dusan, but...
Thank you.
Okay. Next.